So I decided to give this one a second shot here. Started to test it some more. And it's no longer squeaking. So maybe we have some hope here still. Let's take all this. Maybe there's still hope for this machine. It doesn't need a gear case. So take that one off and take that one off. Now I can rock it back and lift and push it forward. Then lift on the front and push it backwards. Of course, it's leaking water now. So I did the self-test, or I did the test, and I was able to get it to drain water or fill water twice. So I thought the valve was good, right? Well, then I looked on the other machine and it has four valves. So that means that two of them weren't working. And on two of them, on the number, I think it was number 1 and 2 on these numbers, I could hear it actuate, but nothing would happen. Just like the teeniest amount of water will come out. What this machine is doing now when I do a quick wash is it gets to the part where I think it should be filling and just the smallest amount of water is going in. So I think these valves are clogged, or those ones are not working. So to confirm that, we're going to have to take this off here. See if we can get it to lean back there. Grab this screwdriver here. I'm just going to pry up on this thing and see if I can kind of push on this metal thing here. What's weird is these ones are rusted too. I don't know how old this machine is, but probably they use some bleach. Bleach just to rust this stuff out. You constantly use it. Okay, we get the UI panel off here. And we have the same thing here. So we got the 4 thing. So what I'm guessing is that either two of these are bad, or it looks like I can just unplug it here. Or the wiring harness is bad. Let's just get the other one from the other one. So I don't know. I have a friend who needs machines, and so that's what I'm doing all this for. Well, and to sell them, I mean. So I guess I might have to unplug the side ones to get these 2 screws out. So 2 screws, and then it will just lift out. So my guess is either 2 of these tracks are clogged. Well, that's got to be what it is, because well, look, this solenoid is cracked right there. I'm not sure if that's what's causing it, but I know this other one works. So it's one nice thing about having almost identical machine over here. So I can just rob parts. This one definitely needs a gear case. So this one is exactly like mine. I think I said that on the other thing. So since it's exactly like mine, I'm trying to keep it to rob for parts for mine. But I'm ending up robbing parts for this one. You know, that's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, so I'm just going to push those down in there. Seat the guys so that they hopefully seal somewhat. Put these 2 screws back in. See what happens now. Now the squeak is gone, but I don't know if it's because there's no weight in it or what. We're gonna find out here. Plug the UI board back in. I'm just gonna run this with it sort of halfway plugged in for a minute here. Let's hook up the water. It also had a code that said it was mixed hot and cold valves. Now that the door lock switch works, it's like thinking there's an issue with water. It just didn't put up the right code. Okay, hopefully those don't leak. Don't do what I'm doing. Seriously. Okay, let's see what happens here when we go to normal. Actually though, before I do that, so this whole top is sitting on here crooked. You don't want that because it might put water in places that I don't want it to put water. So let me fix this first. Get it on there sort of straight. Before I push start on it. It's in the right spot, it's just not screwed on right. Okay, so let's go to rapid wash. Let's see what happens here. So lock the door. No, unlock the door. Okay, so it is a bad fill valve. That other fill valve is bad because it wasn't filling like this before. It was just barely trickling in. I want to just put the 2 screws in that hold the top back in. They're kind of longer. The reason is because if this, I'm gonna let this run, and if it starts shaking like crazy, I don't want it to move this top around very much. It's doing more than it was, so if it doesn't get stuck, I guess I should just leave it alone and let it run. Alright, well, hopefully that's it for this one, I guess. Thanks for watching.